All right, let's see what the mailman brought us today. It's gonna be good. Welcome back, everyone. So, another revealing of more money that I have spent on probably unnecessary things, but things that I'm interested in. So, today I'm kind of excited. I'm not really exactly sure yet what to think about this. This is something that is a really cool idea. I like the concept behind it. We'll see about the practicality of it or implementation of it, but let's open this thing up, see what we got to show and share with you all from the good old FedEx people. Zero labeling on it. Just a serial number, and on the very back you can see right there, Stemplayer. So this is Kanye West's Stemplayer. So stemplayer.com is where you can purchase this from. Oh, that's interesting too. At the very bottom it says Yeezy Tech and Kano. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, this is the Stemplayer. This is the only way currently you can get Kanye's Donda 2 album. Really cool concept. I like cool things. Actually, if you haven't reviewed this, but I've had this for quite some time. I like this little handheld device called Orba. You can actually make really cool like beats and different like MIDIs out of this. So I really like the idea of the Stemplayer also. The Stemplayer basically allows you to separate within a track vocals, drums, instrumentals, and kind of almost do your own remix to a song. I'm not sure exactly how it works yet in the box. So here's the box, and you have a flesh colored soft, it's got almost like a nylon. It almost looks like a nylon stocking material on the top. Is very soft. It's padded case for the Stemplayer, and then you have the kind of symbols for the Stemplayer on it. Open it up, and you have basically a magnetically closing case. You have magnets here that close it. You have the Stemplayer itself, and then you have a USB to USB charging cable here. I don't know if it's fully charged or not. We'll find out. It's interesting. It's like a soft plastic that's got it's a little squishy to it. You got a headphone input as well as a USB-C input. On the top, you have what looks like power, volume, and then I'm guessing this is how you potentially change tracks that are loaded to it. I'm not sure exactly what the storage capacity is on this. I know that you can upload different albums to this and pull the stem, basically use it as a Stemplayer with those albums and be able to differentiate the different stems on tracks. I'm not sure, again, exactly how this works. I'll insert information into this as I continue to play around with this. I'm really interested in the Donda 2 album and wanted to get it. And I also support the effort here, right? Or the concept behind this. This is Kanye's effort to control his own music, right? His own art that he creates versus having to go through a record company for it, right? Where they're going to take a certain amount of overhead. I really support artists and their what they create, and they should get a fair amount of compensation based on what they create versus making record companies and executives so much overhead, especially in today's day and age where everything's digital. I don't need hardware, or I'll say like CDs to listen to music. And so if you look at some of the streaming services, artists only get a very small percentage of what their songs and albums that they produce. It's a very small percentage, comparatively speaking. So I definitely support and want to support things like this, ingenuity and different concepts. Again, I definitely like the concept. I don't know about practice, right? Ease of use with a device in my pocket, being able to stream things definitely makes it simple to enjoy the content. But we'll see. We'll turn this thing on and we'll see how easy it is to upload other music to it, how to stream it to, I believe it's Bluetooth also, stream it to my phone or other devices. So give me a few minutes and I'll do a little bit of familiarization with it and then come back. Okay, so I am back. Ignore the change in clothes. I needed to familiarize a little bit. So this thing is actually really, really cool. It's packed with features, pretty easy to use. Let's talk about basic functionality. So the power on button right here, the center button is basically your play and pause, and then kind of your home button for many other devices. Really easy to use. It's kind of cool when you play a song and then you pause it, you hear just like the wind down, almost like it's stopping like an actual like tape or like a reel, which is kind of a cool little, I guess, detail to it. When you want to, these buttons here, you have a plus and a minus. Those are your volume buttons. Those will adjust. So when you press this, you'll see blue here when you press one of the volume buttons, and then you can actually change the volume by sliding up and down. Each of these areas allow you to really slide, and they're very tactile areas for you to be able to adjust things. Center button, if you hold it down, you basically can start a loop. Let it go, and you're back to where you were on the track. The two volume buttons, the plus and the minus, held together, will put it into basically Bluetooth search mode, and you'll see this will, when you put it into that mode, actually we'll do it right now. Lights up blue like it's searching for Bluetooth. What I have found is, if you've seen some of my other videos, I have a Sonos Move, which is basically a rechargeable Sonos portable speaker for your home. I have found that I can't yet get it to sync with the Sonos, but I have been able to easily sync it with like a portable Bluetooth speaker that syncs really easy. You basically put your speaker into Bluetooth search mode, put your Stemplayer into search mode, and then they will sync up with each other fairly easy. Another feature on here, and there's a ton of features. There's actually a Discord channel out there. There's on Google, there's a Google Docs document that basically has a community user guide for this. In the box, nothing came in the box, right? So I have this after Donda 2 came out. I know this came out last year in 2021 with the original Donda album on it. So there were some instructions in the box that were included. This had no instructions included in it. Online, you can look at the instructions. I just printed out here so you can look at it because it kind of makes me laugh. Hand-drawn instructions for how to use the player, and they're just the basic instructions. There's actually quite a bit more you can do on this, but it's interesting. I plugged this in to see if there were any updates, so I'll include some B-roll in the video to kind of walk through plugging this in on your computer. But what you need to know is, to get started, is you're going to go to stemplayer.com. From there, you go to select platform. First, you're going to plug it in with your USB-C into your computer, your laptop. And then you need to use Chrome. So it only functions on Chrome or Edge, Microsoft's Edge browsers. Functions properly on those two. You're going to go to Chrome. You're going to go to stemplayer.com. From there, with yourself plugged in, you're going to select the platform function. And some of these options on the website have changed from at least what I've seen from some online videos to kind of what it looks like today. You can go in there and you can actually look at and manage your device, your Stemplayer from the platform function. It'll show you what is loaded onto the device currently. It'll allow you to add and remove tracks. Right out of the box right now, it has on the site under platform, it has a few Kanye albums on it. So it has Donda 1, Donda 2, and it has a couple of other, I don't remember off the top of my head, but you'll see in the video here. And then what's really neat, here's what I like about this whole thing. It's simple, right? It's not overcomplicated. Yeah, it may take you a little bit of time to figure out, but it's just very, very, very clean. It's super clean. I like just the website interface that's so basic that it gets you away from this busy website that has all these function areas that make it so challenging to just navigate around. It's just busy. It's an eyesore, to be honest with you. So the simplicity of the device as well as the website, I just like the design. I appreciate the steps in design that Kanye and his team, just his thought process go to simplify things. And it may be different than what we're used to, but it's definitely a change. And I welcome the change. I like the design. I like things different. So that's just, again, me on my soapbox for a minute. But when I got this Stemplayer, this did not come preloaded with Donda 2. It only had Donda on it. And I had to go in and update the Stemplayer on the stemplayer.com website to include Donda 2. That's really why I bought it, because I wanted Donda 2, and I also just really wanted to try out the device. So really easy to do, really easy to update and install. The other really cool thing that you can do with this is you can obviously you can use your own songs or other songs, and you can upload them to this device, and the software on this will break out, the software on the app will break out the different stems in the track. And so the really neat thing about it is that not only does it take multiple different common audio formats, but you can also copy a URL link for a track. So you can go directly to YouTube, look at an audio track, copy and paste that audio track into the platform to upload it, and then upload, and the software will split the stems out from that YouTube audio track, which is, again, it seems like it might be common or basic, but it's very, it's a great option to have if you want to play around. So it's a cool little device to play around with, and I like it a lot. I'm not sure, again, how much I'm going to carry it around or how much I'm going to use it compared to my phone. I still would really like to have Donda 2 ability to stream, but I understand the circumstances around it and the artist's desire to control their own content. So I understand that. Now, does that make it easy for me as a consumer? Not necessarily, but I get it. And I'm willing, because I can, I've been fortunate enough to have funds to afford things like this, that I'm still going to support these efforts, regardless of the challenges associated with it, because I just agree with the concept in general. So check it out. It's cool. It's a fun toy. It's interesting to use. It's intuitive. The ingenuity behind it, I like it. So give it a shot. Check it out, and you might like it too. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll talk to y'all later.